And we are wrestling with AEW Double or Nothing. Preview show.
I thought we weren't dying anymore.
I mean, they have a pay preview tomorrow, so yeah, we have to talk about it.
James, you son of a. No. You know who loves AEW? President Richard Nixon. Yes, I love AEW. I love all elite wrestling. Shut up, damn it!
And the first match out, AEW Tag Team Championship match, the Young Bucks versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Who wins here?
Renee.
Jon Moxley was not happy when Max Castro mentioned Renee on AEW a week ago.
Oh God, we can get in. Oh God, if we get into Max Caster, we're going on another tangent because a certain YouTuber released a Max Caster diss track. Um, God. And who knows? Maybe we'll see Eddie's cousin Kofi.
I mean, if Terry Funk's cousin is Flash Funk,
yeah. If Tony Khan and Nick Khan are related, yeah, the Bucks.
makes sense. Sting and Darby Allin versus Eden Page and Scorpio Sky. Who wins here?
Clearly, the obvious thing is Sting. Yeah, gets the win. I've got a very odd feeling that AEW is gonna screw this up.
In what way?
I mean, hopefully it comes out clean and Sting and Darby get the win, clean. Why am I now all of a sudden thinking Darby may turn?
Ooh. I mean, who would believe Darby Allin as a heel?
If he takes out the most celebrated wrestler to ever walk through AEW.
But I mean, who would believe that Darby Allin could actually take out Sting?
That's why we would have to see it.
I would remain skeptical, and I would.
But for the sake of keeping our sanity, Sting and Darby win clean.
I say that's a good pick. And Osaka versus the Pinnacles. Stadium Stampede match. Who wins?
Now, do we know the rules of the Stadium Stampede match?
Pinfall or submission.
Tags or anything? Is this like Survivor Series style?
Did you not watch the first Stadium Stampede match?
I didn't even know there was a first Stadium Stampede match.
I have the shot.
I know there was this they went through the second Blood and Guts match, but God, Stadium Stampede. Yeah, it's got to be the Inner Circle.
Yeah, nobody wants them to break up at this point.
Yeah, I mean this is gonna have to like end at some point, and since the Pinnacle already won Blood and Guts, this is if the Pinnacle, the Pinnacle winning would not really make sense. It would be like WrestleMania 29 and Extreme Rules, with Triple H and Brock. Triple H wins at Mania, but yet they have a rematch at Extreme Rules, and Brock gets the win.
I mean, different circumstances. I mean, I could make the argument Brock Lesnar won the WrestleMania match, considering what Triple H looked like afterwards. But that's another debate for another time. The TNT Championship match. Miro versus Lance Archer. Who wins?
Well, God. Never thought. Two former WWE guys going for. I mean, since he just won it, I mean, I can't imagine them taking it off Miro. So Miro.
I'm going to go with Lance Archer because nothing would possess me to ever go with Miro ever. Next match, the Casino Battle Royal. Christian Cage, Matt Sydal, Powerhouse Hobbs, Pentagon Jr., Jungle Boy, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy, Blade, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, Preston Vance, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman, Matt Castro, Anthony Bowens, QT Marshall, Nick something.
Nemeth. Huh? Nemeth. That's Dolph Ziggler's brother.
No, it's Kameneto.
Kamaro.
Kamaro. Yeah, that. Dustin Rhodes, Lee Johnson, and 2 TBA, which is to be announced. Not sure.
Okay, 2 TBAs. That's awesome. Yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, it's a shot. It's Christian Cage, definitely." No. If anything tells us no, it's not. I'm gonna go with a very unusual pick here, and I'm gonna say Jungle Boy.
What's leading you to Jungle Boy?
Jungle life, I'm far away from nowhere, on my own, like Tarzan.
It's monkey business.
Sunny afternoon. It's the tease is Christian Cage, but I mean, yeah, if Brian Cage wasn't already doing something,
I mean, he won the Casino Ladder match, so he couldn't win the next year the Casino Battle Royal. Unless they have a Casino Cage match.
The Casino Tables match, a Roulette Tables match, the Blackjack Brawl,
Slot Machine Death Match.
Slot Slam.
That's a very different paid preview.
I didn't say Slut Slam. Clash of the Crabs.
Backgammon Backlash?
No, Baccarat. The Great American Baccarat. I'm cracking myself up here. Baccarat, the game nobody plays. This Tuesday in Texas Hold'em. Pie Gal Pal? I don't know.
Poco.
Mahjong Madness.
There you go. Brian Cage, Monjon Madness Champion 2022. Double or nothing. You heard it here first.
Uh, Omaha High-Low reduces are wild for white men.
I'm, I'm gonna probably assume that it's going to be TBA. Not an actual wrestler, but, whoever the AEW signed that they got from the last firings of WWE.
Josiah Williams. Watch me, Tom Phillips. Watch Tom Phillips win it. No, what? No. Oh my God. Watch it. Watch it. Pete Drake works.
But they could hire Adnan Brock.
No, but Drake Works is getting back in the ring.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's getting back in the ring for some company. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Drake Younger of old, which is a really odd sentence to say.
Next match, Adam Page versus Brian Cage. Cage versus Page. Who wins?
Adam Page was Brian Cage. Adam Page was Brian Cage.
In all
Oh,
seriousness, this
Ethan,
actually should be a good match.
yes, and Ethan and Christian will be watching.
So will Nick Gage.
And Diamond. Wait, no, not Nick. That's Gage.
Gage, Page, Cage. It still rhymes.
Yes, but there are literally 5 people signed to AEW, either with the last name Cage or Page.
Very true.
So,
I mean, I'd be severely disappointed if they didn't get Nick Cage as well.
not the bees. Who knows? Maybe it will be Nick Cage. It's. I mean, they should be building Adam to be the one that takes down Kenny, and they're not doing that, which probably means they're gonna job him out to Brian Cage. So I'm gonna pick Brian Cage.
Well, I think Brian Cage already has a W over Page, so I think Page is kind of owed his victory back. So I think Page, not Cage.
And so Cage will turn the page.
Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo.
As long as he goes away from here,
The Olympics are coming up.
I mean, you expect Cody to do the right thing here, which is never win again.
I mean, after that speech he had on Dynamite, it seems like it's going to be Cody.
Yes, like it shouldn't. I mean, this is like, we thought Cody was about doing the right thing. I mean, this is one where I'm like, I gotta wait and see, because maybe he will do the right thing and put a go over.
Should Ogogo go over?
I mean, if he's in a match with Cody in their biggest pay-per-view of the summer, it stands to reason that they see something in him that's worth Investing in, so I would say, yeah, I'm gonna say, Cody beats him clean.
AEW Women's Championship match: Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. If Britt Baker doesn't win this match, she's never winning the AEW Women's Championship ever.
Yep. And especially considering that the what do they call the preview show again?
The buy-in.
The buy-in. It's Thunder Rosa and Riho for the NWA Women's Championship.
Who's the NWA Women's Champion?
Thunder Rosa.
It was Serena Deeb.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Riho and Serena Deeb for the
Okay.
NWA Championship. Okay, that's yeah, it's Riho and Serena Deeb for the NWA Women's Championship.
I mean, it's not the championship, so yeah, throw it on the pre-show.
I mean, yes, but when you have the first AEW Women's Champion, who the belt was bigger than her, it makes you wonder. But this is Britt's match to win, unless Reba snaps.
You mean Rebel?
All right, if you say so. I rebel.
Reba rebels on Baker because she calls her Reba instead of Rebel.
You mean Reba McIntyre, Tito Santana's sister? I know you're holding back. You're covering your mouth from laughing at that.
No, I think, Cena was a great champion. She was there when they needed her the most. Not taking anything away from her. But it needs to be Baker.
I mean, I miss her dressing up like Freddie Mercury.
Who was that?
That was Sheeta.
She wasn't the one that dressed up like Freddie Mercury. There was another one. She teamed with her. I can't remember her name. I want to say her name was Nakamura, but no, that's not right. And the main event, the last match.
Oh, Emi Sakura.
Yes,
Damn it.
The main event, AEW World Championship, Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus the Bastard Pac.
This is a potentially interesting situation.
I think the AEW Championship's been defended in a triple threat as of yet.
Yes, and we must take it. And I say the same damn thing every time, and I always get my hopes up, and I always end up disappointed.
Adam Cole is not going to the main roster. Just accept it by now.
Is there a chance we see Moose?
Ooh.
Especially now, since there's no disqualifications and no countouts, and he is the next challenger for the Impact Championship.
I don't know.
I could see Moose being the guy that doesn't give a shit and bursting his way, onto the down to the ring at Daly's place and getting one up on Kenny.
No, you're absolutely right about that. But
And
does
hold
AEW
on.
want Impact on their show?
I would say if that were to happen, we would see a new champion, but I would almost guarantee that Kenny would win it back on the following Dynamite.
Well, Kenny could win, and then after the match, that's the surprise. He comes out.
That could be it. Would that have enough
Wait,
would that have as much a surprise as causing Kenny to lose? Would Moose attacking Cassidy and Pac, preventing them from beating Omega so he can have that claim? I don't know. Either way, Omega's going to steal a victory probably, so Kenny.
and you know what? I'm just gonna go with Orange Cassidy because why not?
Wait. Are you me now?
What do you mean? The go with the long shot pick?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it might be a long shot, but I mean, it is also Orange Cassidy, and they like Orange Cassidy, so who knows? But yeah, probably gonna be going with Orange Cassidy anyway. And that will conclude our coverage of AEW Double or Nothing preview. Join us next week on the show as we do a review of Double or Nothing. Until then, you can like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. Join us this Wednesday as we interview Tyler Klein, Trophy Boy. And of course, this episode was sponsored by Rogue Energy. Use promo code WRESTLINGWITHE for 10% off your next purchase. You can find the show on Twitter and Instagram at WrestlingWithE for all the news and happenings related to wrestling and entertainment. And you can find us individually as well. I am at JamesJ993. You can find Kaliko at I am Kaliko. Tweet him why the hell he wasn't on this episode. And where can they find Scooter?
As always, you can find me on Twitter at Scooter Dust, and sadly, as we wind down the time at the UNB Network, UNBS Wrestling.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. We should have more news on that and regarding the remix and its future in the coming weeks, correct?
Yes.
So tune in here for all that information. For Kaliko Yacht, Scooter Dust, I'm James Shea, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.